Hi guys, welcome back to Zoom 101. At the moment, we are walking through the admin. So scrolling down here to admin to account settings, and we're just making our way through this top menu bar. Sorry, I've just accidentally clicked that. We're just going to go through AI Companion here next as we make our way along. So this is obviously a new feature. AI is becoming quite prevalent amongst most platforms and apps as they create their own chat GPT type plugins, and and AI becomes quite prevalent across different platforms, and really something that we should all be curious about, not scared, not fearful, and actually quite excited because I have seen some amazing AI use cases in creating synopsises for meetings. When we use it for Loom, when we're doing screen recordings, they create these amazing titles and synopsises of the Loom videos that we do for our clients. And it's just fantastic. It really does take the legwork out of it for us. We don't need to explain what the video is about because it does all that for us. And I'm assuming that Zoom's AI companion is quite similar. So let's get into it and see what they've decided to create this to do. So again, we are in the account admin settings. So this is the settings that you are putting in place for other licensed users or yourself, depending on how many different people you have using your Zoom account. So that's what this is referring to here. Groups and members will use the following settings by default. If you do not want the settings below to be changed, you can lock them here. So see how they're locked? Right. So assuming you can also unlock them as well. Do you want meeting summary with AI companion? Now, again, this is really kind of neat. However, the summary is sent after the meeting has ended, does not use audio, video chat, screen sharing attachments, other communications as such to train Zoom's or the third-party AI model. So they are using a third-party model, meaning it could be an open source information that they are going to send your meeting to, which I have no idea how it would be creating a meeting summary if it's not sending video, audio, etc. And it could end up on the open web. That's why it's off. That's why it's locked, because we've said no way, no thanks. You're not sharing that stuff with our people. Allow the host and participants to ask questions to the AI companion during a meeting based on the transcript. The feature uses AI technology, which may include third-party model, ChatGPT. Zoom does not use any audio, video, screen sharing, or communications like content, such as polls, etc., to train Zoom's or the third-party AI model. Okay, so the word train has been used here twice, and I feel what it's saying is that if you were to turn this on, it would have to send at least the audio to get a meeting summary. However, it's like it's not stored, or they're not keeping it in order to continue training it. So it's still going out potentially into open web source because it's a third party model. Similarly here, questions that would be asked during your Zoom call are going to be sent out into the open source modeling, potentially the open source modeling, but not kept to train their new AI chatbot or the AI third-party chatbot that they're currently using. So again, it's off, it's locked. That's great. That's what that means. We're just going to leave that exactly as it is. This is not a new feature. This was rolled out a little while ago. I said, yeah, no, there's no way that I'm allowing you to record my Zoom meeting and then create smart chapters, etc., for me. Because again, it's not being held by Zoom. This was something that they still have a third party model doing. So no, you cannot record and create smart chapters with my content because I do not know where my content is going to sit and which AI models are going to benefit from it. So it is off. Now, like I said, I love AI and I think it's great. But if you do not know where your IP is sitting within the interwebs and it's not trackable or it's not secure, do not utilize the AI or the chat GPT features. If it is a chat GPT sourced, owned, and secured by your platform, like Google or Loom or whoever maybe built a Canva, building their own, that's different because it's not going to be accessible to people outside of the platform, and it's also not necessarily accessible to people outside of your account within that platform. So it's secure. It's secure to you and your users and your people only. When we're using ChatGPT out on the websites or or platforms like this who are still using third-party AI models, that means that information is potentially accessible to everyone out on the open webs, including all of your IP, conversations, etc. So these are all off for that reason. Same with the chat. And then let's see, email. Use AI to help users compose and respond from scratch or wordsmith their emails on Zoom Mail client. Yeah, okay, that's just basically using ChatGPT to create emails. But again, it's a third party AI model, so it's off. Until Zoom get their own, I think we'll leave that well and truly off. So, yeah, I hope that explains what it means and why it's an option. But these are all off for me and well and truly locked as well. And this also does say that this is now locked. The blue lock means that it can't be, it's not something that the other users can unlock. They need to be the account holder, the license holder, in order to unlock it. So that's what that means. Okay, let's keep moving on.